Now then, how are we doing? In the last video, you'll have seen that the three of us were trying to decide on our three favourite tractors from three different eras.
We've gone for the vintage era, the classic era, and the modern era.
Last video we did the vintage, and this video we're going to go on to the classic.
Right.
So
let's have a go then.
Yeah, see what we come up with.
Right, so let's look at classic tractors. So I would say 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
What would you have and why? Right, well I'll kick off with Fendt 615 LSA, Turbomatic.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because forget your modern Fendts, I don't recognise that, right? I'm talking about the Fendts that basically gave Fendt their reputation, that they had Fendt, exactly, right? Their tractor was just in its day the Rolls Royce of tractors, as far as I'm concerned, because you had the motor invert Mannheim, the MWM engine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about an engineer that, you know,
that was in the Fendt, the
MWM, just, you know, engineering excellence.
Yeah.
It really, really was. The Turbomatic gearbox, you know, that transmission, that wouldn't basically scrab itself in, and it wouldn't stall out and die. That, you know, would then take up and slow. I mean, for its day, absolutely fantastic. Cabs, they were functional.
Yeah.
Everything was where you wanted it,
was there.
but it was there. As I say, I just think, you know, these were tractors, don't forget, that you'd easily see 15 and 20,000 hours on.
Oh, yeah.
Regularly.
They were well built. I mean, they were well engineered bits of kit.
And
they
it's,
still are.
yeah, but, you know, I just think with the onset of more and more electronics, naturally things become temperamental. But they do, and that's just the more modern era, I think, you know. But those Fendts, 612, 611, 615s, just a phenomenal tractor. I mean, quite easily, I would say Massey 2720, love them.
Yeah.
I'd say one of the big digs, 4240S, love those.
Yeah.
But for me, just to have something in a shed, not so much as the tractor to drive, but I could appreciate it as a piece of agricultural engineering. I don't mean that agricultural is rough, but for something that was used in the agricultural industry, I just think there was engineering excellence of its time. I really do. So yeah, I'm going to have to say Fendt 615, I would say. So, what about you?
Well, I would have to say, just in my own head, grew up again seeing them in the field. My uncle used to drive, uncles used to drive them, and I go for a Renault 15. If I had to choose a model, 155, 155. Yeah. I just think, I don't know, there's something about the way they look. I mean, people joke about all of them in gear levers and hang your bait bag there, put your cap on that one.
Yeah.
But I just think they're a real classic looking tractor. I really do.
Going a rare one as well. Not many over here, was there?
No.
Really?
When I was growing up on the estate that I grew up on, their main tractors were Renault.
Yeah.
So I've seen, you know, the various ones, the different ranges and that, and I suppose it's what I think of as a childhood.
Yeah.
There was because of Eastern Counties farmers, and then people like that. They were the dealers around it. There was a fair few in East Anglia.
Yeah.
And I drove a few.
There weren't so many sort of our way.
There was a fair few.
Then there was LP Morris, I think, was the dealer in Craven Arms, and they had them. And you know, it's surprising how they took off. And then when you know, they just look a beautiful tractor. I think.
After the case, we actually had a 14514.
Yeah.
Had that for a couple of years. Fantastic tractor. Again. MWM engine, you see?
Smooth.
That's the thing. Now I think the difference was with the Fendt, the MWM had an inline pump, injector pump. On the Fendt, I think they were rotary. It was the only difference. The engine itself was the same thing. And let's face it, hydrostatic cab.
Oh,
TZ.
Yeah.
Your cab suspension. Your cab suspension back then.
Just phenomenal.
Yeah. nice roomy cab. I wouldn't say the air conditioning was necessarily the best. Well, it was actually. You just opened both doors round and they actually opened.
It used to come round, didn't
Straight
they?
through.
Nice tall cab.
Yeah,
plenty
nice
of room
tall
in it.
cab, room behind the seat,
Good
passenger
vision.
seat, everything. And yeah, I just think, to me, yeah, if I had that option of being able to go out and get something.
Oh, gearbox always seemed a little bit notchy in a
Well,
moment,
they
didn't
did.
they?
I mean, they had different gearboxes, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Didn't they have in them or?
No,
No, no,
Netra had a,
They had, was it 4 main gears?
yeah, then you had your
And your range.
creep as well.
Then you had a high and low and forward and reverse.
Yeah.
All on levers. So
Yeah, but then they also did like a pre-select forward and reverse where you pre-select reverse to come up the headland.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you dip the clutch,
come into it.
Should go back.
you go into reverse.
Yeah.
And then you had, your splitters. And you
They
had,
did have a
three.
swimming car, she got the later one,
It
didn't
was
they?
3, I think it was 3 gears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, that range.
I mean, they stuck with the old French electrics,
Well,
unfortunately, which were made from croutons and foie gras, weren't they, to be fair? They were, they're just one of those things.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, as you say, I mean, the concept of it and everything, just
I
had
think,
a heck of a back end on them as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah, I
I just think they're a nice
I agree
looking
with that.
all-round tractor myself. I really do.
yeah,
So yeah, given
No.
the choice, that's what I would
I can totally see that. I always used to like that you say the exhaust up the side, the bonnet as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
That was
that's-
nice when
yeah,
Yeah, come off
on
from the side.
and
Up the
then
side,
up.
yeah, that's it. Well, that side, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
They just sang.
That's a nice looking tractor, isn't it?
They were, yeah.
Yeah. And back then, I thought they were massive.
For the day,
I thought they were bloody massive. Like you look at one now. And,
Yeah.
Compared
There's a
to.
tiddler, isn't there?
Well.
You know, like all the old stuff, isn't it, sort of thing?
That's it. So, yeah, no, Renault. You?
Yeah.
What about you, George?
Probably not what you'd. It is what you'd expect. Here we go. Here we
Like a
go.
V8 in there. go for a V12.
It might have a V8 in it, I suppose. Depends which era I'm going to go for. Some are straight 6, and some are V8s. And it's not an FW, so to speak. It's a Steiger. Alright. You know, in Steiger colours, an American Steiger colours.
Lime green. No? Yeah.
Yeah. Be probably a Tigris. Because they are just, I mean, that is, if my memory serves me correctly, Tigris is an FW60. I may be wrong, because my memory is not the best, but
well, I don't know, because one at the Panther and the Cougar, basically the 30 and the 50 and the 60.
was it the Cougar then I'm thinking it was the 60?
Or was it a Panther? I think it was the Panther and the
I
Cougar.
was always told to avoid cougars.
A Tiger
Tiger's
Was-
the next step up, I think, isn't it?
Tige was about 470 horsepower
Yeah.
with the Cummins
Yeah.
KT series. And then they put a cat offering in, it's Caterpillar.
Yeah.
And that dropped it to 450,
Yeah,
which I think was something like 3408, something like that.
yeah.
Cat engine. So yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, the trouble is, a lot of those were repowered, weren't they?
A lot
You know.
were, yeah. The tractors were built last, the engines wore out, didn't they, sort of thing.
Well,
So you do 10,000 hours, the engine would poo itself, and
yeah.
over in America they'd just chuck anything in it, wouldn't they? Yeah.
But you'd like a Steiger, basically.
You look at them, they're just such an imposing tractor. When you got sort of super single jewels on them, if you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
You know, the wide, not the robot jewels, wide jewels.
Yeah.
They're just a hell of a.
I mean, I could choose several.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Same here,
Plenty
you know,
of tractors.
Oh, I mean, you
I'm
can
not necessarily saying that the Renault is the one is the best of the bunch.
Yeah.
but today.
But yeah,
You're gonna
that
pick
would be
it
my
today.
first choice.
Yeah.
As I said, I mean, I could quite happily say, for your classes, again, you know, a 50 series deer, 55 series, like 40, have one of the deers. Have one of the bigger masses. I know people moan about them. I spent
3,000 range, or the 3.6.
Yeah, I mean,
36.
36, sort of 70, something like that.
Yeah.
But even the old 2720,
Yeah.
people moan and bitch about them old things, but you know, I spent a lot of hours on the spreaders, that old side shit, loved all that. And again, the Fords,
Yeah.
TWs. I mean, again, I spent enough time in them to know they're horrible things. I don't know why you bought that. no, you can see why. And I'll tell you, 8210 for me.
Yeah.
If I was going for Ford, 8210.
Nice punchy tractor. Yeah.
I would say punch, I just like the look of them.
Yeah.
Right, well, I think we've concluded that we'd all three of us would choose 3 useless tractors.
Yep.
But no, as I said, in the day, I think they all had something to offer.
Yeah.
So yeah, so really, I think that draws us to the end of that, and we need to think about, in the next video, what modern tractor we'd have. So, thank you all for watching, and look after yourselves. Mind how you go. You'll be sent to that then for next one. Right. Right then, so, choice of a classic tractor. So we're already talking 1970s, 1980s.
What am I doing? No.
Go on. He must have grunted or something.
Did he?
I don't
A
know.
Saunders grunt.
Right. Right, come on. Let's have it together. We're professionals.
We are. Oh, really good. Right. So. It's really not difficult. And what
Who invited this chap along?
What era we going?
Classic.
We're going for classic.
Right. Hold the magazine up so we can...
No, I've got it. It's classic.
And we're good. Right.
I've got it.
And we're going.
Right.
Ready? Go. Now then, how are we doing? In the last video, you'll have seen that the 3 of us are trying to decide on our 3 favourite choices of tractor from 3 different eras.
We've gone for the vintage era, the classic era, and the modern era.
Last video was the vintage era, and this video we're going to go for the classic. So,
That's perfect! That was
Hands up to that one.
We get good at
That
this.
was...